back to my channel where we talk about all things related to the storytelling industry. If you don't already know me, I write nonfiction under my real name, Mary Ellen Quigley, and I write romance under my pen name, Anne E. Laverne. And I decided to do a weekend writing vlog for you. Is my hair wet? Yes, because I just woke up. It is Friday morning at 7:30 in the morning, and I am just getting ready to start my work day. I work from home for a hotel company, but I thought, you know what, let's do a weekend writing vlog because my goal this weekend is to work on a couple of projects and to make some progress on them. So I thought I would document the journey. I'm trying to be more real life with you guys, so let me know if you like this. If you hate it, you can let me know that as well. But I thought I would pop in periodically and just let you guys know how things are going. I'm getting ready to start work for the day. My company does something called summer hours. I don't know if this is something that you guys are familiar with, but essentially summer hours is where they give you the option to work your full 40 hours by adjusting the beginning of the week. And as long as you can account for your 40 hours, then if your workload permits, you can leave a half day on Friday. So I can leave at lunchtime. Now, to be fair, I never work a 40-hour work week. I work like 50, 60-hour work weeks. So the good news of that is that usually if I can figure out my schedule, I can use the summer hours. But also because of my work schedule, sometimes you just can't get out early on a Friday. So my goal is to get out by at least like 1 o'clock today. We'll see how it goes, and then I'm going to hopefully take a lunch break and get started on writing. All right, I'm going to go work for the next 4 or 5 hours, and then we will reconvene. Hear that noise? They're drilling new internet lines directly outside my office window. Like I could look out and have a face-to-face conversation. Also, I was in meetings the entire morning. I got pulled into pop-up meetings. It is 12:22, and I'm just now starting my morning reports. It is becoming more common for this to happen, and then I'm in meetings all day, and then I have to work late to make up the work I couldn't do because I was in meetings all day. But it's fine. I always tell myself it's a season in life, and that things will get better. But man, I'm annoyed because I really wanted to use my summer hours today. I will not be doing so. So yeah, I will follow up with you all whenever I get done working. Okay, bye. Next segment. Sadly, I did not get off work until about 3:30. I'm out here with my dog. Say hello to everyone, baby boy. Say hi. No? Okay. Anywho, sitting out here on the deck. Yes, those are Christmas lights. I was going to buy fancy deck lights, and I was like, no, I've got clear Christmas lights. So I have not eaten since breakfast to the point where I actually feel sick. I think that I'm going to go get something to eat and then back to it, I guess, and see if I can find some time to write. But right now I just need to take like maybe an hour or so break. I might go get lunch, dinner. It's 3:30. Then take a little break, read a little bit, and then get to it. Okay. Hey everyone, I am back finally. It was an eventful evening. I did get off work, like I told you, at 3:30. I ended up going and getting dinner. I sat and ate my dinner for a little bit. I had a few errands to run around the house. I updated my holiday tree. I do holiday trees. I'll show it to you in a minute. Then I had to go out and water the garden because at this point it was like 6:30. So I went out and watered the garden and watered my dog because my dog loves to play in the hose. I don't do it every day, but every couple of days in the summertime, especially when it's hot outside, I hose my dog down. So you might hear him panting in the background because he's hot. Here's the baby. You hot baby? Yeah. He's annoyed with me right now. I'll show you my holiday tree. You probably like holiday tree. Excuse my weird angle here. But you guys are like, holiday tree? Well, I love Christmas trees. And one of the running jokes in my family growing up was that I would cry as a child every time my parents took down the Christmas tree. And I'd be like, but I love the Christmas tree and I don't want to take it down. Last year after my dad passed away, I was like, you know what? I'm not taking the tree down. I'm going to be one of those weird ladies who does a holiday tree for every season. They're not expensive. I literally go to the Dollar Tree and I will show you what it looks like. It is the 4th of July is our next holiday. So I put this up for 4th of July. It's literally all from the Dollar Tree. I think I'm going to set myself up and do some writing sprints tonight. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Sarah Cannon. I hope you guys know her because I love Sarah Cannon. I talk about her a lot because she is one of those authors that just really inspires me in my own career. I set you guys down so I can quit moving you around, because otherwise you guys are going to be like, I can't because you're moving me. Anyway, so I love Sarah Cannon. I've been following her channel for several years. She inspires me a lot because I just love her practical approach to everything. So I talk about her a lot because if I have like an author crush, it's Sarah Cannon. Even though I don't even read the genre she writes in, she's my author crush. I joined her Heart Breathings Facebook group. I don't know why after all the years I followed her, I didn't realize she had a Facebook group, but she does. And one of the things her Facebook group does is they have writing sprints. So there's actually a Google Calendar that she has for Heart Breathings, and people just, I'm assuming that they coordinate with her somehow, but they host sprints. You can get on the calendar and every day pretty much there are sprints, and you can just pick a time that works for you and you can hop on and do writing sprints, and everybody hosts them on their own YouTube channel. So I've actually found several other authors on AuthorTube just from watching their sprints that they do for Heart Breathings. So I'm really excited about it. There is sprints going from 7 to 10. It's already 7:30 my time, but I'm going to probably hop on around 8-ish and do a couple hours of sprints. So I will check back in and let you know how I did. Hello, friends. I have been doing writing sprints for a couple of hours now. It's the end of the day. This is not a flattering angle. You can see all of my chins, all 10 of them. I sprinted for 2 hours. I'm really tired, so I kind of pushed through the last sprint. But altogether, I wrote 3,078 words, which means my total manuscript as of right now is up to about 18,000 words. Actually, it's a little over 18,000 words. So I still have a long way to go on this first draft, but I am happy that I finally got past my writer's block. There was one particular scene where I was just getting stuck because I felt like it was too much of a time jump, and I finally had this realization tonight that I'm like, just write the scene. If it is too much of a time jump, you can go back later and you can fix that, or you can do better explaining, or whatever. You can get feedback from beta reader, whatever you want to do. But just write the scene and figure it out later. So that's what I did. And I was able to get past that block. And so I ended up getting 3,000 words. And I'm very happy with that. It's 10 o'clock at night. I am really tired. I've been up since early. It is time to take a shower and go to bed. So Friday night is done. Well, let's see how Saturday and Sunday go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning! Happy Saturday! And it is actually about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I ended up staying up late last night, totally on accident. I know I told everybody it was like 10 o'clock and I was going to bed, but I have actually been dealing with insomnia really, really bad ever since my dad passed away, my sister as well. And that's a whole story I could get into in another video, but I've been having issues with insomnia, which is where I lay in bed, I'm tired, but I can't get my mind to shut off, and I've tried everything I can think of trying to get. The only thing I haven't done is like sleep aids, because I don't feel comfortable taking like sleeping pills and stuff. Personal decision, I don't like taking that kind of stuff. And so long story short, I had a bout of insomnia last night. I was up till about 2 o'clock in the morning. I think my sister and I were FaceTiming each other at like 1 a.m. The struggle was real. The good news is that I'm off today, and I don't really have anything at all that's pressing. Tomorrow I have church in the morning and a funeral and a Bible study in the afternoons. So Sunday's going to be a little bit busy, but as far as today goes, the only thing I really need to do is clean my house, because I do have people coming over for Bible study, and then my sister's coming on Monday, so obviously I want to clean the house so that it looks nice. I have a dog. My house is never really dirty, but I have a dog. There's always dog hair, and like he likes to bring his little paw prints, muddy paw prints into the house every time it rains. I need to clean up and just touch up, clean the bathrooms, that kind of thing. I woke up around 10 a.m. this morning because I slept in, and I kind of messed around. The dog went out. I did a couple minor things around the house. I made breakfast, that kind of thing. It's just now like going on 1 o'clock, so I'm just now sitting down to work on writing. First couple hours that I'm working on stuff, I actually need to work on podcast stuff. We have Haunted America coming up at the end of next week. I need to work on some materials. I'm looking out the window right now, if you're wondering why my eyes are like over here, because I'm trying to figure out what my neighbors are doing. Anyway, carrying on. I need to take a couple of hours and work on getting materials for the conference next week and updating a few things on our website so that we are prepared for the conference. One of the big things is that my sister and I did start a company. So we now have Quigley Productions, which basically houses our podcasts. And I'm also using it as like the publishing company for my book. We basically specialize, and we just call ourselves an entertainment production company, but it's books and podcasts right now. We basically just did it to house our own projects so that, we were running things as a business. So I need to make a business card for Quigley Productions, and then I need to make some advertisements for our new podcast, Who's Your Case Files. I'll be playing around in Canva. I may give you guys a sneak peek when I'm done. We'll see. Hello, my friends. Does it look like I'm glowing? It's because I'm sitting downstairs in my craft room and we have really bright can lights. It didn't matter what angle I was in, one of the can lights was going to hit me. So yes, I have an angelic glow tonight. Anyway, so it is about 8 o'clock at night, and last time I checked in with you was earlier in the day, so I'll give you kind of an update on what I worked on. Don't know if I've ever mentioned it on this channel before, but I pick one day per week where I disconnect. And what that means for me is that I put my phone down. I have an emergency list, so like if my sister calls, it goes through, but otherwise everybody else, like my brother and sister and my nieces and nephews can get to me. Everybody else, sorry, you're on my do not disturb list. And I literally disconnect from my phone because I think that you need one day a week where your brain just can kind of shut off and you're not worried about notifications and social, all that stuff. So I disconnect. So that's what I did today. I did work on my computer for about an hour working on stuff for the podcast. I'm going to continue working on some of that stuff tomorrow. And then tonight I'm going to try to spend at least an hour trying to get words down on my project. However, the rest of the day, I completely disconnected from computers and technology. I went out and played with my dog. I went for a walk. I did some crafts. I cooked dinner. So fun fact about me is that because my work schedule is so busy during the week, I actually will cook big meals on either Saturday or Sunday or sometimes both days, depending on my schedule. But I do that so that I can have things to freeze into containers for later in the week. So like currently in my deep freeze, I probably have like 20 to 30 meals from things I've cooked previous weeks, and then I just divide them up, freeze them, and then a Tuesday after work, I don't have to cook anything. I can take it out of the freezer and heat it up. My new obsession is diamond painting, so I was able to finish a couple of projects and Mod Podge them. Mod Podge, if you don't know, is like it goes on looking like glue, but it dries clear. It's a clear coat that kind of protects. So fun fact, if you do diamond painting, you can Mod Podge, and then this is like my sister's, so like you can tell it's got a clear coat over the top that just kind of protects it and keeps the diamonds from coming off. And then same thing with these that I did. I made like these mirrors that I got off Amazon, Mod Podge them so that it's protected. You have a clear coat and things don't fall off. So I did that, got my next project rolling, gave the dog a bath, all of that stuff. It's now 8 p.m. and I'm ready to sit down and write. Before I sit down and write, I did want to talk to you guys. I like to sit when I'm doing my craft projects. I like to listen to YouTube videos. So during the week, as people pop up new videos under AuthorTube, I will save you to my watch later list. And then when I'm doing my crafts or whatever, I'll sit and watch your videos. And one of the videos, I don't remember who it was or what the topic of the video was, but they made the comment that if you ever want writing to become a career, you have to treat it like a career. If you always treat it like a hobby, it will remain a hobby. And it really resonated with me because that's what I do. I have always treated writing like a hobby, and because of that, I don't get books out as often as I should because it's like, well, everything else in life is more important. My day job is more important. The podcast that my sister and I have is more important because we have events and we have people that are depending on us to do our end of the bargain. You know, everything else is just more important than my writing because my writing is not making much money. So why make it a priority? But it was a good reminder that like, I've talked about it a couple of videos ago. My ultimate dream for my writing career is that it does become profitable, that I write good books that people actually want to buy and that I make a decent amount of money off my books, right? I don't think I will ever, as a single woman with one income and a house to pay for, I don't think it will ever become my full-time job, just realistically. But it would be really nice if it became enough income where I could take a job that is less stress so that when I get off work at the end of the day, I'm off of work. I don't have to get texts and calls all hours of the night. I'm not working 7, 8 o'clock at night regularly because that's the workload and what's expected of you to do. It would be really nice for me to have a job where I can work 9 to 5 and be done. But that's not going to happen for me unless I start treating my writing like it's a career. It's like an afterthought, right? It's like, oh, well, when I have time, but I never have time. It was just it hit me hard. It hit me like right in the face because they're 100% correct. If you treat it like a hobby, it remains a hobby. I need to quit treating it like a hobby. Happy Saturday. I'm going to go write. I'll let you guys know how I do in a little bit. I hear tippy tappies. You hear tippy tappies in the background? Hi, baby. Hello, baby boy. No one can see your ponytail. No, he came to see mommy. All right, I'm going to go write. I will talk to you in a little bit. Hello, it's evening. Do you hear my dog snoring? He's so cute. I'm getting ready for bed, and I did accomplish to write for about 45 minutes tonight, and I wrote a little over 700 words. I think it was like 712 or 713. That's pretty good. It's about 3,700 words for just Friday and Saturday so far. I definitely could have forced more time for writing, but again, I had to work on podcast stuff. This vlog is getting really long, and I know that tomorrow I'm going to have a busy day, so I think for tomorrow, for the sake of time, I'm going to just do a short update at the end of the day to let you guys know how I'm doing, and we will go from there. Another update for you guys. Can you tell this is my favorite place to sit? So this was actually my dad's recliner. We always call it the magical chair because this is the most comfortable chair in the house. And I'm sad because it's starting to get a little beat up. But like literally the most comfortable chair in the house. You also have to be careful because it will put you to sleep. If you cannot fall asleep, come sit in the magical chair. It is destined to put you right out. But anyways, I like to sit here and write because I like looking out the window and all of that stuff. So anyway, long story short, I did some writing sprints. There were some sprints that were hosted by the Heart Breathings group. So I got on and did about an hour and a half of sprints, and I wrote another 800 words. So the sprinting on the weekend is really productive. I'm going to do another sprint tonight. I'm anxious to see how many words I get written in one weekend. But I'm proud of myself because I'm actually making an effort to write, not finding excuses not to, and I've made so much progress. So I ended up not going to church this morning. I'm full transparency. I did not go to church this morning, but I did go to the funeral. Just got back from the funeral, put on my bummy clothes, washed my face, did all that. Instead of going to church, I ended up just getting breakfast and doing writing sprints and listening to the sermon while I was getting dressed and stuff this morning for the funeral. But that's okay. I figure God does not take attendance, so it's fine. I'll give you guys another update later. I'm back for a quick note. Do you notice I always wear gray shirts? Okay, let's have a conversation about the gray shirts. So, I don't know why, but every concert or convention I've gone to in the last 2 years has given out these gray shirts. They're all different logos. Like, this is my Haunted America one. I've got a Casting Crowns one. I've got one that's a little older. It's 10th Avenue North. That one's like probably 4 years old. I've got a couple other convention ones. One was from like the Renew conference. They all order from the same company. So I laugh because people look at my videos and they're like, you don't own any clothes. I do. I just own multiple band and convention shirts that are the same exact base shirt, but the different logos. So anyway, I just thought, because I had someone leave me a comment on one of my TikToks, and I was like, I promise I have more clothes. Hello! I'm looking like a mess. It is Sunday evening around 7 p.m. and I am done for the night. I ended up writing another about 300 words this afternoon. I went to Bible study. I had a mishap with the sprinkler, as you can tell, because I'm trying to order one of those garden timers. So I was checking my sprinkler. My sprinkler is no longer good, so I need to go buy a sprinkler. As you can tell by the fact that I'm soaking wet right now. I have not ate dinner yet, so I'm going to go eat dinner and relax. But I'm very proud of myself, so if you add it all together, I wrote about 1,000 words today. I think it's been a pretty successful weekend, so yay for me. My next video, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my writing goals for the rest of the year, kind of my long-term plan about getting, books out that I'm currently working on. But for right now, I'm going to wrap this up. And I'm not the most interesting person in the world, so hopefully this wasn't too boring for you. I had the challenge of writing every day this weekend, and I feel like I made some good progress on my work in progress. I feel like I did something. I'm really proud of myself today. So yay! Thank you for coming along my weekend writing vlog. Next time you see me, it'll be post Haunted America conference. This will probably be posted the Monday after the conference. Hopefully I can do a Haunted America vlog for you guys. We'll see how it goes. I'm shaking you around again. But if you enjoyed this, please let me know. If you hated this, also let me know. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye!